Most people think of microscopes as those dusty, intimidating relics from high school biology class that never seem to focus quite right. But this little setup from Fitense actually tries to bridge that gap between a serious lab tool and something you can just pull out on a rainy Saturday. Right out of the box, the first thing that hits you is the build quality. It's got a surprising amount of metal in the frame, which gives it a sturdy, planted feel on the desk. It doesn't feel like a cheap plastic toy that's going to tip over the second you nudge it. And that's a huge win for anyone trying to get kids interested in science without the frustration of a wobbly base. Now, the magnification range is the big headline here, claiming up to 2000X. Look, let's be real for a second. When you push these lenses to the absolute limit, things get a bit soft and tricky to keep in focus. That's just physics. But for the lower and mid-range settings, the clarity is genuinely impressive. The dual LED system is the real hero here. Having light coming from both the top and the bottom means you aren't just stuck looking at thin, transparent slides. You can actually toss a leaf or a small rock under there and get a decent look at the surface texture. It's a small detail, but it makes the whole experience way more versatile. The 5-color filter wheel is a neat touch, too. It's one of those features that sounds like a gimmick until you're staring at a translucent specimen and realize that clicking over to the blue or green filter makes the details pop in a way that standard white light just can't touch. It's a fun way to experiment with contrast without needing a degree in optics. The phone holder is included, which is pretty much mandatory these days. It's not the most elegant piece of engineering. You'll spend a minute or two fiddling with the alignment to get your camera lens centered. But once it's locked in, being able to snap a photo or record a video of what you're seeing is a total game changer. It turns a solitary activity into something you can actually share. If there's a downside, it's the power situation. While it's great that it runs on batteries for portability, having to keep a set of AAAs on hand is a bit of a drag. It does have a power cord, which is definitely the way to go if you're setting up at a desk, but the cord itself feels a little short. You'll want to make sure you're near an outlet. Also, the sheer number of slides and cover slips included is generous, but be prepared for a bit of a learning curve if you've never prepped your own samples before. It's a solid, well-thought-out kit that manages to be accessible without feeling like it's cutting too many corners. It's a great way to get someone curious about the hidden details of the world without breaking the bank.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.